Hello, YouTube. It is the. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking tell you what day it is because I don't know when the fuck this is gonna be uploaded. It has been a fucking terrible week for the most part. Well, not terrible. First of all, no hair, as you can see. I shaved it off. Pretty habitual thing for me. I always used to get buzz cuts when I was a kid. Between the Super Bowl, which I don't really care about because I'm not a football fan, and the storm and the snow and all that fucking lovely shit, I've been busy. I've been ridiculously busy. There are a few games that I've been getting into lately. This is mostly just an update because my computer shit the bed for like a day and a half when I was gonna make a video. Pretty much something was going on with my internet. My internet was barely moving. My computer would barely come on. It kept freezing at startup, and then I had to reformat. And long story short, when I reformatted, my internet it said it was going to take 6 hours to download Google Chrome. So something was seriously wrong with. I think it was because I have wireless. I have a network adapter up in my room. I had to basically run an Ethernet cord all the way down to the modem downstairs, and now it's fine. As you can see, my camera is still fucking zooming in on my face, or it's not zooming in, it's like focusing and unfocusing, probably because I keep moving, because I'm always making hand motions. This is a shit video, but like I said, just an update. The few games that I've gotten into recently, I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online with a friend of mine, which originally we were not too enthralled with when it came out, mostly because our sort of play style is a bit different than most people. We're role players, not that kind of role play. We like to make characters. We like to develop our characters. We like to make stories, our own stories. We've done that. I've done that for almost a decade now. I have so many online friends through role playing. It's unbelievable. And unfortunately, in Elder Scrolls Online, there was this system where they had it where it was phased, and so there was a bunch of, because it was a world server, and so there were a bunch of layers and blah blah blah, and it was a pain just trying to collaborate and meet other role players, and we just sort of gave up the first month. But it's gotten a lot better, and we've gone back to it. The game is actually coming out with a giant patch that really goes through a lot of major concerns of the game. Not really anything to do with roleplay, because most roleplay communities are a pretty minority when it comes to gaming. The other game we've been checking out is Starbound, which is like a sandbox game. It's 2D, like Terraria. Think Mario type framework here. Basically, the premise is you get to explore other planets. You have your own little ship. You can build. You can go around. You can do whatever the fuck you want. There's a bunch of different stuff to it. It's got quests in it. It's kind of like a little mini MMO in some ways. One thing I've noticed about that game, though, is the friendly-looking aliens are usually dicks, and the angry-looking aliens are usually the nice ones. They don't attack you. So I don't know what the fuck that is about. Maybe they were intending that. I don't know. But recently, I have decided to get into a game series that I don't normally replay them, basically, over and over and over and over again. But lately, I've had this huge urge to play the Mass Effect series again. Now, Mass Effect is a great game. It's one of BioWare's best games, in my opinion. I have a ridiculous amount of nostalgia playing the first and second. The third, a lot of controversy. A lot of controversy on the ending. I didn't like the ending. I don't think anyone really liked the ending. A lot of people weren't happy about it. I mean, if you look it up online, there's tons of explanations about it, but basically towards the end, to sum it up in general terms, every choice you made in the game's previous really didn't seem to fucking matter, and all you had to do is choose between 3 colors, and that would depend on what the fucking ending was going to be. And just it was not a good ending. It was terrible. I didn't like it. There's even there's a documentary out there about the indoctrination theory for Mass Effect, which I always thought was really interesting. It had a lot of evidence to support it. I don't remember. I might actually, if anyone's interested in watching that, I might put it in the box below the description. once I find it. It's pretty easy. I think it's just somewhere on YouTube. I found it really interesting. I had hoped that was the case when the game ended. But yeah, so I've been thinking of replaying it. The only problem is when I went to go and replay it, the fucking thing, EA, Origin, whatever, I wanted to play it through all the DLC because there's some DLC I haven't played, so there'd be new content for me. And EA here, or Origin, didn't include a Mass Effect 1 launcher in its files when I bought the $30 trilogy. So I had to make one, and then I had to install a patch that it didn't have included, and then it says my product code was invalid, and then every time I contacted support and they gave me another one, it also said it was invalid. So I'm kind of pretty disappointed because I really want to get back into the game. I'm going to keep trying, but I don't fucking know what's going to happen. Anyway, this was just an update to let everyone know that I'm sort of in between things because my computer is being a bitch and everything else is being a bitch. And I know I just started this channel. Pretty boring video, I know. I'll work on it. There's a few I want to. There's one I want to make where I talk about trends on the internet that I fucking despise. Bit of a rant. I rant a lot sometimes. But you should see that in the next few weeks. Have a good one.